Welcome, this is Chishi reporting today's news. We start with the most heartwarming news of a 74-year-old English lecturer from Bengaluru, Patabi Raman, who has been driving auto for 14 years after his retirement at the age of 60. He said that teachers are not paid well, and by driving a rickshaw, he can earn every day for a living that saves him and his wife. Another exciting and proud moment for the state of Nagaland, as Mr. Longzungkum Baao just won a silver 65.8 kg, which was held at the Global Association of Mixed Martial Arts World Champions at Netherlands. Chief Minister Nifirio congratulates Mr. Longzungkum Baao and wishes him the best for his future endeavors and encourages him to bring laurels to the state and the country. 57 students fall ill after having their midday meal in a government school in Madhya Pradesh on Tuesday. The teacher of a government middle school in Kolari said that a girl student spotted a lizard in the lentils on her plate and complained of vomiting and abdominal pain. Vikram Singh, an official of health department, assured that all the children are out of danger and currently under observation of doctors. Russia on reducing operations around Kyiv, de-escalation, not ceasefire. In the most tangible sign yet of progress towards a peace deal, Russian negotiators earlier on Tuesday gave an undertaking to sharply scale back military activity around Ukraine's capital Kyiv and the northern city of Chernihiv. Vladimir Medinsky, the head of the Russian team, said on an interview that this is not a ceasefire, but this is our aspiration gradually to reach a de-escalation of the conflict, at least on these fronts. The Assam and Meghalaya government to resolve the 50-year-old border dispute in 6 of the 12 locations. Union Home Minister Amit Shah had called it an historic day. Dimapur Baptist Women Union, DBW, organized a prayer rally to support the slogan "Stop War" between Russia and Ukraine. On March 30, at 6 a.m., a number of mothers or women wore the traditional attires or uniform of the organization and marched from Holy Cross School Junction till City Tower Junction, Dimapur. Over 100 stray dogs were allegedly killed on Siripat, district of Telangana. The case has been registered based on the complaint and investigation is on the process. The village sarpanch and the Granj Panchayat secretary were alleged to be the culprits. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma and his Meghalaya counterpart Konrad K. Sangma signed a historic agreement on Tuesday for a closure in 6 dispute sectors, taken up for the resolution in the first place. The pact was inked with Minister Amit Shah's presence in New Delhi. Over 100 automotive unit workers, including 76 women, were held for rioting in Manesar. The Gurugram police arrested the workers on Tuesday. They were held on charges of rioting, wrongful restraint, and disobedience to public servant workers, including criminal intimidation. According to the police, bus was damaged and another one ablaze. Aam Aadmi Party Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal declared that staunch nationalism is one of the founding pillars. In reference to AAP's recent electoral success, especially in Punjab, Mr. Kejriwal replied on the budget and said that Aam Aadmi Party has begun across the country. He said AAP's belief in humanity and love for the country is the driving force behind to spend 1 crore on a state of the boarding school for homeless children. Bhupender Singh, 25-year-old brain-dead man, donated his organs to National Organ and Tissue Transplant Organization, allocated a kidney to Artemis Hospital, heart to EMCC in Jaipur, and lungs to KIMS in Hyderabad, and both cornea were sent to the eye bank. The deceased father, Harish Singh, said that everything would have reduced to ashes, but now he will find solace on the fact that his son was still in this world and with him in someone else. The MPs of Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP) facilitated Prime Minister Narendra Modi with a standing ovation for extending Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana of free grain distribution to the poor for another 6 months. PM Modi told the BJP MLAs to undertake various programs as part of the Samajik Nyaya Pagwada, which is Social Justice Fortnight, to make the party's founding on April 6th. The government is undecided on mixing of vaccines. Union Health Minister said no decision is yet on allowing the mixing of COVID-19 vaccines or reducing the interval between two doses of Covishield. Today's roundup news, Kakuli Chishi for Dimapur today.